Happy Monday. We are on our 8th episode of the Houston Bound podcast, your ultimate guide to moving in the heart of Texas.
Who'd have thought?
I know, it's crazy. So like 2 months. We've been doing this for 2 months now.
2 months, 2 whole months, guys. We did it.
So exciting. I'm Chase Taylor and this is Mandy Poppin. We have so much to talk about today. So let's get started with our 10 seconds. What do you have for us, Mandy?
Well, I have some super exciting news. I just got back from Arizona. I went to a last minute impromptu trip to a wellness spa.
That's nice.
I know. I've never been to anything like that. And it was total immersion in yoga, meditation, sound bath, the
Sounds
environment.
amazing.
I got attacked by a cactus.
Okay.
I was trying to ride a
Percolating.
bike. I was trying to ride a bike up a hill in the desert and also get content. And within 2 seconds, I was falling over on top of a cactus. So it was really kind of my fault.
Yeah, but you got to do it for the gram.
I tried to do it for the gram.
That's so funny.
I never actually got the content out of it.
Well, you do your best.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my 10 seconds. That was really fun. I highly recommend it. I went to Savannah in Arizona. Yeah. You're not allowed to be on your phone. You're really present. You're very mindful. If they served me one more menu item with a thinly sliced radish, though, I was going to lose it. Like, I needed real food.
Oh, yeah. So it was all like healthy too.
Super healthy. Yeah. You either go because you just got diagnosed with something or you're going through something in life or you just need that inspiration.
It was like mind, body, soul healing.
Yes.
Love that.
Except they did have tequila.
Okay. I can get behind that.
Yeah.
I do love tequila.
I
So
do too.
at least there was that.
Yeah. So that's my 10 seconds.
Love it. Well, my 10 seconds is that it's September and that is my birth month. And it's silly, but I still love my birthday. I don't celebrate as much as I used to. I feel like up until 30, I was having like 3 or 4 birthday celebrations. I was that birthday brat. Everyone kind of like crowned me the birthday brat of like the whole pack. So
No, not you.
yeah, no, never.
I could never see that.
If you know me, you know I love a good theme. You know I love celebrating.
She loves a party.
Leads me into our topic today that we have so much to talk about is celebrating and all the fun holiday activities that Houston has to offer. We're going to touch on the different areas of town, different events, family fun, adult fun, and let's just go ahead and get into it.
I feel like we definitely need to announce our special guest. He is kicking off the season here. This
is our first official
holiday pod.
Because we're going to have several, like just a little preview. We're going to have several special guests, but he is our first.
He is our first. So those of you on YouTube, say hello to our scarecrow. And if you're not listening on YouTube and you're just on your favorite podcast streaming device, go check out our YouTube. So that way you can like, subscribe, and follow, help support the show, but then also see our special guest today.
What's his name? Have we named it?
Scary the Scarecrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really good at those things.
We'll let one of y'all name him.
Yeah. If anybody in the audience has any of our listeners want to name him, we would love that.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe we'll feature you on the show.
Yeah, I love that.
A little call to action.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
Let's get started for our fall activities, starting in...
Okay, I can kick it off.
That sounds perfect.
Well, let's start, obviously, with the upcoming first activity, which is Halloween.
Yes, I love it.
So we are going to venture all the way to Humble, Texas, which is just about 25 minutes northeast of Houston. And we're going to be at Dewberry Farms for a BOOriffic night.
So cute.
I know.
I have not been there, so tell me all about it.
Okay, I've been there once, and they have... it's a farm, like a full functioning farm, but for their BOOriffic nights, they have a pasture full of glowing jack-o'-lanterns that you can go walk through.
That's cute.
So fun. And then they rate their experience by red to green. So you've got red, yellow, green, and it tells you the level of activity for the age group. So that would be considered a green activity that everyone can do.
Okay, that's good because I get scared easily and I don't like the haunted stuff. So I'd probably be on the green.
Well, we definitely have some red coming up. So,
okay, got it.
Instead of a mechanical bull, they have a spinning pumpkin.
That's cute.
And you sit on the pumpkin and it bucks you off.
Oh my gosh. We're going to have to link this in our episode notes so that people can go actually visualize this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So fun.
Their website's really cute and it's very visual. You can see the spinning pumpkin. They have a lot of photo op opportunities. So they have what they call click or treat. And they have pumpkins everywhere. They have inflatable, glowing monsters, pumpkins, lots of fun things. Also considered a green activity. Now, moving into the yellow, though, we have horror movie scenes. So they have done a reproduction of all of the horror movie scenes. They have a giant Freddy Krueger hand with the like claws coming out of the wall that you stand underneath as if he's grabbing you.
So it's a photo op.
It's a photo op.
I love it.
But they have way more too. They also have Stranger Things. They have the couch where you're sitting on the couch. They just have a ton of horror movie scene photo opportunities. So it's really neat and well done. It looks exactly like the scene in the movie.
That's really fun.
Yes. And then if you want to go into something that's a little bit more in the yellow, they have a creepy corn maze. So several miles of corn maze. And then the funnest thing, I think, is that they have a neon freaky foam pit. So it's a big foam party for kids in neon.
That's so fun and
Like
so
neon
messy.
lights. Yeah.
Love messy.
Right? So yeah, that's definitely a good way to kick off the season, is going to Dewberry Farms.
That's super fun. I definitely want to check it out this year. Maybe I can take my nieces and nephews.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think even adults, could do like a date night there.
I'm sure. Like a couple's costume and go take all the pictures and everything.
That's such a great idea. Fun, yeah.
I have a couple to touch on.
Ooh, let's hear it. What you got?
So they have Boo at the Boardwalk. That's in Kemah. So if you're not familiar with Houston, Clear Lake is our lake that is the most south. It is above, obviously, Galveston and the coast, but it's one of our lakes. And Kemah is a really fun year round. But in the month of October, they do Boo at the Boardwalk, and it's all Halloween themed. Kemah has restaurants, they have rides, they decorate it Halloween themed. They encourage you to wear your costumes. It's really fun. So that's one that I've been to.
I've never had a bad day at Kemah.
Kemah's the best.
It is so fun.
I have so many childhood memories there and adult memories. I mean, they have restaurants, they have bars, they have adult activities too.
Such
boat
fun
rides.
Shopping.
It's super fun.
Yeah. And it's a true boardwalk. You almost feel like you're like in California.
Yeah. And people like live there. There's like boat houses and everything. So Kemah's a whole situation, which we could dive into like in depth in a future episode. But Boo at the Boardwalk, super fun for the whole family. And then we have Mixers and Elixirs. And this is an adult social group that is housed or put on by the Houston Museum of Natural Science. They do a monthly party there. It's super fun. It's in the museum district and it is an adult only party and it's at the museum. So you're literally underneath the dinosaur bones, having cocktails, hanging out, and just socializing with other Houston socialites that like to hang out downtown. But during the holidays, they have their Spirit and Skeletons party. So it's a huge Halloween party. Everyone gets really into it. People dress up. It's very fun.
We should film an episode there.
That would be so fun.
We need to look into that.
Okay, noted. For sure. One of my favorite parts of Houston. And the housing market's incredible, but I digress. And then the other one I wanted to touch on is the Rooftop Cinema Club, which is super cool. This is off of Post-Oak Boulevard in Uptown, and that's kind of in the Galleria area. They have a rooftop cinema there, and it's just over a couple of fine dining restaurants, which I love the idea of being able to pair a date night with a movie and, fine food because I'm a foodie. But during the month of October and November, they show all spooky and fall themed movies on the rooftop. So they got Hocus Pocus, they have The Nightmare Before Christmas, all the holiday movies. And it's just fun to go up there. They have signature Halloween snacks and drinks. And so that's fun girls' nights, fun date nights, fun family nights. So
I love a theme where you get a cocktail that has like a bubbling,
Yes, or it's purple or orange or something fun.
Yeah, I love that. So fun. Okay. So is that all you have for our Halloween lovers?
That's what I got for you.
Okay, great. Well, I have some stuff. If you're not into Halloween, let's just jump into fall, like our little scarecrow here, because there's a lot of family things that you can do. And we're going to jump back over to Dewberry Farms. They are really kind of all encompassing, but they offer family fun days. And theirs consist of pumpkin patches. They have outfitted all of their buildings with pumpkins on the exterior. And it's so cute. Like Dallas Arboretum does this. And last year they did a Peanuts theme. And so you would walk through, there must have been 100,000 pumpkins. And all of the buildings are decorated. And so Dewberry Farms has something very similar here, where it's the perfect photo op. It is the most magical thing you've ever seen. And then they create these cute little character buildings too. So highly recommend going there. And while you're there looking at all of that, make sure you get into their pumpkin painting classes.
I love painting pumpkins.
And they have over 40 rides. So, like, you actually have little coaster rides, and you
This
have.
place is huge.
Yeah, it's really, really big. And of course, no farm would be complete without barnyard animals.
I was going to ask, it's a farm, so are there
Yeah,
animals?
still got the pigs, chickens, cows. And then one thing else that they do a little different is they do a corn pit, and then they still have the foam pit as well.
Super cute.
Like, how creative.
I gotta see that this year.
Way to go, farmers.
For sure. Do we have anything on in our neck of the woods in Montgomery?
Yeah, actually. So just outside of the Woodlands in Montgomery, which is where we film, we have what's called P6 farms. Again, fully functional farm, but they offer pig racing, which is funny because
pig racing.
Yes,
that's hilarious.
You sit in the stands in the little bleachers, and the pigs race in front of you in the corral. But they give every kid a pig nose or snout, and so they're all sitting there with the little.
Oh my gosh, that's so goofy! I love it.
I know, and the kids eat that up.
Oh yeah.
So you've got the pig snouts, the pig racing. They have a lot of rides too. We take our kids there on a field trip every year. And so they've got these tall slides that you can go down. They also have these big barrels that you get in and people roll you. Like, almost imagine a tire rolling down a hill. Pretty much like that.
Okay, that's fun and terrifying.
Somehow a little safer, I'm not quite sure. And they have a vintage Ferris wheel. So those are a lot of the fun rides that they have. Hay bale rides are something that every farm is going to have. And then they have a U-Pick pumpkin patch, a sunflower field for a photo opportunity. Isn't that amazing?
I love it.
And then, of course, a corn maze, and they have really good food there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a foodie, too. I love a good meal. Yeah. I want to eat my way through Houston.
I know, especially during the holidays. I'm like, the diet doesn't count in the holidays. Let's just eat it up.
It does not, until my New Year's stress doesn't zip, and then we have a problem.
I know, right? Let's go a little bit south, not crazy, to Plantersville.
Okay, yeah. So Plantersville has one of the largest of its kind festivals. Do you know what it's called?
Yes.
What is it?
The Texas Renaissance Festival.
It is the Texas Renaissance Festival.
Founded in 1974.
1974.
Over 50 years.
50 years of craziness. I love the Renaissance Festival. It starts in October and it runs all the way through December. And the thing I love about it the most is it really captures fall and Christmas. And so I wrote a couple notes for their Celtic Christmas because it's one of the most beautiful twinkle lights that you'll ever see.
It's so cool.
So they do a twinkle light village. They create snow.
So cute.
Yeah. And then they have themed performances. And so they have bagpipes, they have Celtic music, they have Irish heritage, they have a Christmas tree forest with holiday characters.
I haven't seen the Christmas tree forest.
Well, the place is so big. It's 55,000 acres.
It's insane.
It's really big.
It's like hard to really understand how big it is.
And then, of course, you have all the merchants who have their handmade crafts and, shopping there. And the food.
The food's great there.
The food's wild.
Grab a turkey leg, go around. You can get a bottle of mead, make a whole day of it. Literally, you can make a whole weekend of it. And it's such a Houston staple. Like, you have to check it out no matter where you move to Houston. You have to check out the Texas Renaissance Festival. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. It's so cool. No matter where you move in Texas, you have to come see it. Oh, yeah. It's worth the trip. Yeah. It's a really cool experience. And it's really good if you want to come for the weekend or the week because they have camping sites. You can also rent an RV that they set up for you. I mean, there's a lot of options to do, and people, they get into character. Oh yeah. You can dress up for it. There's different theme weekends. There's Viking weekend. Like you said, there's the Celtic Christmas weekend. It's really very fun. People go all out. It's a blast. Yes. And I love how the Renaissance Festival transitions us from fall to winter, just like this segment just did. Yes. Talk just about Christmas. Let's talk about Christmas. Okay. Well, there is so much to do. We have to cover a lot of it. So let's start by talking about North Houston, the Woodlands. Got it. Okay. The Woodlands is already a magical place in itself, but then they just get even more magical. They bring in a full ice rink for the holidays that they put in the parking lot of the mall. They also have what's called Lighting of the Dove. This is what officially kicks off the season. It's Santa coming down on a boat on the waterway. It's a sight to see. It's cool. Such a sight to see. And then, of course, they have their 70-foot tree with a beautiful light show that shows. It's so neat. And then they decorate all of the waterway. There's tons of photo ops. It's perfect ambiance for a family night out to dinner. It's just so walkable and fun.
That's what I was going to say. It's just so walkable. You park and there's everything at your fingertips.
So it's super fun.
Yeah, it's very neat.
So let's go into the city a little bit.
Okay, but I want to know, like, where's the greatest place to see lights?
Okay, so I have several things about lights. So basically, you could set up every single weekend an event to see the lights. But my favorite place to see lights is in River Oaks. It is on Kirby Drive and throughout the neighborhood through River Oaks. And it is gorgeous. Like, these people go all out. It is like it is their job. These people have been doing it for a really long time. And it is so fun to get some hot cocoa and a group together and cruise around and leisurely look at these light installations, because it's really, they hire professionals to come in and outfit these historical mansions that you're able to just parade around and look at the light there. And then the other thing that is super fun to do is they have lights at Discovery in the Green, that is downtown. And then there is lots of stuff decorated all the way through the gallery area. We have the huge tree. It's the biggest in the city inside the Galleria Mall. So if you're looking for lights and things to see and photo opportunities, like, there's a couple things you can do. Now, if you're thinking lights with experiences, my favorite thing to recommend to especially families is Galaxy Lights at NASA.
How fun. Tell me about that.
It's so much fun. People get the whole family together. They have, I think they said there were over 20,000 lights total that make up the displays at NASA, which, of course, NASA is like one of the biggest deals we have. It's in Clear Lake, and
that's why they call us Space City.
Yeah, that's why we're Space City. And so we have hot cocoa. They also have the snow pit. They have all these fun things. We bring the kiddos out. So it's definitely a staple, and I recommend it. And then if you want to get closer to the beach.
Yeah. So if we're going to talk holiday experiences, something that I love to do is take my kids to Moody Gardens. It's located in Galveston, and you want to stay for a weekend. You stay. Yep. You get there Friday, stay. They have a whole outdoor experience, which has ice slides. They had an ice skating rink last time we were there. But the greatest thing of all is they have so they bring in different artisans who do it. But the last artisan set that came was from China, and they were professional ice sculptors. And they dye the ice block, and they hand sculpt these incredible displays that you walk through.
That's so cool.
Yes, you have to get on like an Arctic coat, and you walk through, and it's freezing. And you can touch the ice sculptures, and they're like blue and green, and it's
new.
Fish.
And I didn't do that when I was a kid.
We've been going for about 3 years, so I don't know when it started, but
yeah, it's been a while for me.
They have like a time-lapse video of showing them set up the tent that it's in, and showing the ice sculptors come in and their work schedules, like round the clock, to get it started and going. It's a really fun experience.
I love it. And we're going to, of course, through our site, through our notes, we're going to go ahead and put all these websites so you can see it, so you can figure out how you can purchase the tickets. That is really neat. One thing before I forget, I want to talk about is Zoo Lights.
Oh, yeah.
Zoo Lights is so much fun. So during the winter, some of the animals, of course, are okay with the cold, but a lot of them are tucked away. And the Houston Zoo sets up all these light structures, and it's so neat. I went last year with my sister, so it's not just for kiddos. I went with her to just have like a little sister day, and we went through and we took a bunch of pictures, and we ordered hot cocoa. And we had a whole fun day at the zoo. And it's something that happens at night, but you can go through the whole entire trail. And it's really, really neat.
Wow. Yeah. We'll have to experience that this year. I've never done that.
Yeah. I'm going to kidnap you and take you. It's really fun. So there's that. And then if you're looking for fun in another area, we've got Lights on the Heights. So that is a huge block party that happens every year.
That is so fun.
Yeah. And it's family friendly. A lot of people bring out their wagons and wheel the kiddos around. And basically what it is each block, there's different streets that compete. Some streets go all out with the decoration, some hire bands. And I don't know if you're not familiar with the Heights, a lot of the Heights homes are historical, or they have historical characteristics. Mm-hmm. So a lot of them have the big front patios,
like little bungalows. Think of bungalow.
Yeah, it's adorable. And they have the front patios to where they have the band up there that perform. And so you can literally walk up and down the streets and have your favorite cocktail, but also listen to the live music, dance, see the lights. It's a whole bunch of fun.
Okay, I'm going to kidnap you, and we're going there this year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll take my drink and walk up and listen to a band. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so listening to bands, walking the streets, that just reminds me a lot of New Year's.
Yeah, that's perfect. Now we'll talk about New Year's.
Now we'll talk about New Year's. Okay, I'm going to kick off New Year's because I have something fun. We talk about going out and doing things as adults and having the fun nights, but really, truly, we have kiddos too. So the Woodlands Children's Museum has the ultimate kids experience for New Year's. So families with kids 7 and under, this is something you really want to pay attention to because this is your arena. They do a New Year's celebration and they have a high noon balloon drop. They do like themed little.
That's so cute. High noon.
High noon theme.
I love that.
I know. I'm like, you guys are too cute. And of course they have, crafts and arts, but all of it's themed. And then they play holiday music that's themed for 7 and under. And then they also let the families embellish their own time capsule. I know, right?
That's adorable.
And the kids can make their own New Year's hat.
I like it.
I love it.
I feel like it is always catered towards like the grown-ups and the party and all the things, but like it's fun during the day to have an activity to do with your kiddos.
Yeah,
so and they can celebrate.
And they actually do the high noon balloon drop, but they do 2 others to accommodate for other families as well. They have like a 9:30 noon and 3:30.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and so
everyone can get in there and do it.
And of course, everybody likes to celebrate. Who doesn't love a balloon drop?
Right. So
I mean, I used to like the ones that like you pop it and there's money inside, but
that's ideal.
Yeah, I'm here for any kind.
Yeah, all the balloon drops. Any of the celebration drops we can do. While you're talking about the museum district, I'm going to touch on Hotel Zaza. Mm-hmm. So they have one of the most prestigious New Year's Eve parties in all of Houston. Hotel Zaza is a historical hotel that is above the rest. It is right across from the zoo. It's in the museum district, and they have a huge countdown. They serve hors d'oeuvres. They've got cocktails, and it's a fun, more classy G night out. So if you're looking for an awesome party, that's one that's, definitely there and available to you. I have a very long list of different parties. So if you are interested in finding out where the hottest place to be on New Year's Eve is, message us, comment in the section below, and I can get you some suggestions depending on what area you want to be in.
Yeah, because remember, Chase is out there, moving, shaking, and hopping for us.
I'm doing the research. I've been doing the research.
She's been doing the research, but we appreciate all of her efforts. Okay, well, if you want to move a little bit further north, I can talk to you about all of the amazing things on Lake Conroe.
Okay.
Because Lake Conroe actually has been ranked number 4 for fireworks.
That's true. I saw that.
So on Lake Conroe, as we know, we have Margaritaville. And Margaritaville in and of itself is just phenomenal.
So fun.
But let's just add a holiday to it, right? So they have a champagne bar, Polynesian dancers. They also do a party barge where you get a 4-course meal that you then get to watch the fireworks.
That's so fun. They have like a really awesome firework display. I've seen it before.
Yes. Well, and then so also on Lake Conroe, there's another event that you can do, which is the Southern Express. That's the vintage paddle boat that is on Lake Conroe, and they have a masquerade ball. So
that's fun.
So fun.
I love masquerade parties.
Masquerade ball. I love anything themed like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Give me a reason to order from Amazon, please. So masquerade ball, holiday dinner, holiday decor, live entertainment. And then, of course, the finale is watching fireworks on Lake Conroe.
I love it.
But if you don't have a boat or you don't like the water, but you do like the celebration, Conroe itself, everybody knows historic downtown Conroe is known for its beautiful brick streets and gorgeous architecture. And so they do a little block party. Everything's within walking distance. It's several little bars and restaurants that are there. They have live bands. It is cocktail attire. And they have gourmet eats and luxury desserts. And then, of course, you have a champagne toast at the end.
I love that.
Yeah. So kick off 2025.
That's literally perfect.
Anywhere in our city, and we've got you covered.
For sure. And if none of those appeal to you, like I said, message us and we'll find you plans.
Yeah. Or heck, message us and we might just go out with you.
Yeah, we might be your personal tour guides.
Yeah, we'll be your personal tour guides. Yes.
For sure. Well, I think that's like a lot that we covered. I do want to talk about some of our personal brokerage events. We have 2 that I wanted to note. We have our fall festival coming up, and that is going to be in Montgomery. And it is we're doing a pumpkin patch. We're going to do a couple other things. Mandy, you want to give me some more details?
Yeah. The fall festival is going to kick off the Inspired Realty & Co. holiday season. And we're so excited because we're going to have pumpkins for the public to come get. We do also have pumpkin decorating. We have crafts for the kids. We will have food trucks for the adults. We're going to also have a market for everyone to shop. So we'll have a hat brander.
I know, I'm excited.
Yes, candles, all kinds of fun things. And it is a free community event. So it's Saturday, September 28th from 10 to 6. And if you're in the area, please come. It is free. We're so excited to have everybody. And then
we have our pictures with Santa. We're going to do that again. We did it last year. We'll be doing that in the Woodlands area.
Yeah.
It's complimentary pictures with Santa with a professional photographer. And you just show up. We're going to have small bites, maybe some light wine for the adults, and come get your pictures with Santa. We hired professional Santa. He is adorable. We love him.
He's so cute. We have the Santa.
Yeah. He came all the way from the North Pole. He's
Yes.
coming down. And then we also are going to participate in the Montgomery Christmas Parade for the second year in a row, which is so much fun.
Second annual Christmas Parade. Last year we were Santa's helpers, and we were Santa's preferred real estate company.
Yes.
So this year it'd be interesting to see what our theme is.
I know, I'm like already brainstorming what we're going to do. But that is a lot of fun to bring the whole family out. All of the local businesses get involved and decorate their storefronts, and it's just really fun. And it ends with Santa,
Santa kicking off.
Hi to everyone.
Yeah, Santa kicking off and saying, hey, I'll see you guys in just a bit.
Yeah, that he's about to be here. Well, those are our events, and that is Houston events. And I just want to thank everyone for listening today. This is definitely an episode that caters to anyone that is looking for plans, the type A people like me that want to schedule out their whole holiday season. We got you some good stuff.
Last minute people like me who are like, oh, I have a Saturday off. What can I do? Well, there's a list of 25 things I can choose from.
If you want to know more, you're always welcome to reach out to us. All of our contact information is always in our show notes. And then, of course, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on YouTube. We are on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. Wherever you get your podcasts, you can find us.
We're on Amazon Podcasts.
Yes, we're on all of them. So come find us wherever you like to enjoy your content. And I just want to thank everyone again. And with that, I think we're going to sign off for the day.
Okay, guys. Well, we hope that we got you ready for the holiday season. We thank you so much. As Shay said, like, subscribe, and comment.
Absolutely.
See you later.
Have a good week.